You know him, you love him. Give it up for Bahlya Yansane!
Give it up for Jillian. Hi, my name is Bahlya. I'm in my 30s. A lot of people say I don't look like I'm in my 30s. They say I look older. I was watching, have you guys seen American Fiction? I was watching American Fiction with my mother, and when the credits rolled, she was like, oh, it's a great movie. I loved it. It was so good. What did you think? I was like, it was great. She was like, hey, Bahlya, just so you know, you look just like Jeffrey Wright. Really? Jeffrey Wright is 56 years old. I'm 33. I'm in my Jesus year. Am I gonna get his Social Security check too? I don't like that. I wasn't a fan. And also I got beef with other 30-year-olds. Not all, just a few of them. So I moved here in 2019. I was having dinner with some of my 30-year-old friends, and we had 3 plans. We were gonna go to eat dinner, and then go bowling, and we were gonna go dancing. And the thing is, when you hang out with 30-year-olds, you gotta pick one thing. Make some noise if you're in your 30s. Light noise, very good. How many things do you have planned to do tonight?
Oh, 2.
2? All right, there you go. Everybody just got one thing as 30-year-old? She was like 1 to 2, kind of like a thing, right? Yeah. Congratulations for 2. I love that for you. That's awesome. Yeah, they just wanted to do the 1. So we ate dinner, forks go down. As soon as the check dropped, the party stopped. Like just a wave of yawns circled around the table. And this one girl, I can't believe it, pulled a blanket out of her purse and just wrapped herself up in it and just checked out at the table. And in that moment, I was like, the only place where she's going is home. I don't want to go home. I didn't move here for that. The thing is, see, I missed my 20s when I was growing up. What happened was I dropped out of school, and then I moved back home to DC. And then I started working full-time nights and weekends at a country club. And while everyone was like having fun, like, woo, 20, I was just like going to work for Brett Kavanaugh, which is just enough fun. So I'm just doing that. Here I am with Brett, and like, it seems like that as soon as you turn 30, you just stop having fun. Like, and then when I moved here, I see all these 20-year-olds like getting off the Jefferson L, and they're like, woo, look at me, oh my God! Just like all up in Disneyland. I call that part of Bushwick Disneyland. It's just like questionable cocaine and taco trucks, Disneyland has 2 mice in a committed relationship, and Bushwick just has polyamorous rats, It's just it's Disneyland. It's cute though. I like that, but I really wanted that life, and it seems like, what I wanted to do, when I moved here, I was like, I want to have this epic 20-somethings New York night out. Like, I want to go out, I want to dance, I want to stay out all the way past last call, and then I want to eat like some greasy shit at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I want to like barely make it to brunch, and be like some influencer, like, look at me, we're going. But like, I couldn't get a lot of 30-year-olds to do that with me. So I met these 2. I met a bunch of people, and my friends Megan and Parker, they invited me out to their birthday party, and I was like, hell yeah! And they're like, we're gonna go to Jupiter Disco, and then we're gonna go to Nowadays, and I was like, oh hell yeah, say less. So get ready with me. We're going out, New York night out. Let's go. We're gonna go to Jupiter Disco at midnight, and then we're going to Nowadays at 2. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Alexa, play Childish Gambino. That song is like, why go to the party? I don't know why I'm going, actually. I want to hang out. I got this. I can do it. I promise. I'm just gonna I gotta drink some water. Gotta take my vitamins. I take 2 B12, 2 magnesium, 2 fish oil. Popping pills hit a little different in your 30s. They call them adaptogens, and I call them adapt to Gen Z. So I really gotta fit in, So we're getting ready, we're going, and I just realized that I don't have to be anywhere for like 4 hours. And earlier I said like it seems like they just stopped having fun. It seems like the 30-year-old routine is like you go to dinner at 6, and then you watch some like weird reality show at 8, and then you're like in bed by 11. And when I see that we don't have to go anywhere for 4 hours, it's like 6, and that schedule kind of seems like a good idea. It just kind of makes sense. Like why do we have to go so late? You know what I mean? Like what is the point of midnight? Like we can just go and get there. Like we're just sitting around. Like I gotta go. Like I got the zoomies a little bit. Like I want to go. You know? And then I think to myself, like what if I like take a little nap? You know? Or like what if I brought a blanket like the girl at the restaurant, but I don't have a purse. But what I do have, I like beanies that like are rolled up to your ears. You know, both the kids wear them, you know, so I can hear. But I was thinking, what if, this is a big what if here. What if the beanie rolled all the way down into a blanket and I could just like take a little nap, you know? It'd be kind of cool. And then, because then it would be like all rolled up. Like, well, how far do they roll down is what I'm trying to figure out. So, you know, I take myself a little seat, and around 1 a.m. I get to Jupiter Disco because my nap turned into sleep. And I get to Jupiter Disco, and I'm greeted with a $20 cover. A $20 cover is a copay. That is the copay that I need from my podiatrist. You see, I have a plantar fasciitis. This Ken has flat feet. That's what I'm trying to say. And I was reading about plantar fasciitis. It's known as flat feet, also known as policeman's heel. Not good. I have cop feet. Essentially, what I'm saying is I have hooves. That's why I limp, because it's hard. So I'm like thinking I might need that $20 because my feet are gonna hurt after this night. But then again, if I don't go, they'll think that I'm old and poor. Can't have that. So I go in, and Jupiter Disco, not worth $20. A lot of Bushwick nightlife, I've noticed the vibe there is like dive bar with a dance floor. You know, it's like sticky and gross. I'm just like, it's just fine. Like, and then I see my friends and I'm dancing and I love that. We're having fun. I'm like, yeah, dancing. And we have to go to the second location. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all 30-year-olds. I don't want to go to the second location. I'm done. Okay, I feel done. I feel like I did it. We get in the car, we get in this black Suburban, and I'm sitting, and sitting feels so good. And it's cold outside, my hooves hurt. I'm in the back of this black Suburban sandwiched between two Gen Zs who won't shut the fuck up. You know, it's just like, just stop, you know, just stop talking. And then I see my house. My house is right there. Like we passed my house. Like that's why I live right over there. Like we could stop the car, but then, you know, the whole night I bought the tickets already. So, and they don't refund those back to you. So we're going, and we get to nowadays, and nowadays is pretty spectacular. Like I'm glad we went. Like I don't know if you've been before, but it's like it's palm trees everywhere, and there's like they got all this stuff, and it's great. It's a beautiful place. And we go. It's a vibe, and they have a no phone policy inside of nowadays, which is actually perfect because if I know what time it is, that'll just ruin everything. So I'm just dancing, I don't know what time it is, and I'm rocking back and forth. I'm kind of like a slow-moving pendulum. I don't know if you know about a pendulum, but a pendulum is influenced by gravity. And I'm under the influence of my 24-year-old friends. And I'm just kind of just rocking back and forth, and I'm rocking, and then the sun kind of bounces through the skylight onto me. I'm underneath the DJ booth, and I just fall asleep. Just done, dude. And they were like, Bahlya. I went from 30 years old to senior citizen like that. And that's when I realized that here I am, like running away from this girl with the blanket, and I am the girl with the blanket. Like if you're in your 30s, we are all that girl with the blanket. And it's just an acceptance thing that we have to come up with. So thank you so much. I've been Bahlya. Y'all have a good night.
Keep it going for Bahlya! Oh my gosh! Yes! Switching mics. Oh my gosh, how's it going? Keep the music cranking. Are we getting drinks? Are people going downstairs to get drinks? Yes, now's your time if you want to. Oh my gosh. Remember WAP? Cultural moment. Jesse, did you get the photo? All right.